Intro to Algebra. We're going to do a couple of these problems together, and then you also have videos within the assignment that you can access if you get stuck. So, three-step linear equations look like this with variables on both sides. And as I'm writing on the whiteboard, this is the kind of thing that you should be doing in your notes. So, when we have variables on both sides, we want to collect all the x's to one side and all the regular numbers, the constants, to the other. And it doesn't really matter which side you do. So for this one, I think I'll put all the x's over here on the right side. So I'm going to add 8x to both sides, and I'm lining them up so that the like terms are vertically aligned here. So over here, I'm left with 3. And then I've got a positive 2x plus 11. Now, since I've got all the x's on the right side, I want all the regular numbers, the constants, on the left. So I'm going to subtract 11 from both sides. And now this is just a one-step equation, and I can divide by 2. So I've got x equals -4. Now notice here you've got this help video right inside these type of equations. So that will give you more help if you need it. Also, when you type your answer here and submit it, notice how even when you get it right, the program will show you a solution to this equation. And so you'll notice that this method is slightly different than mine, right? But very similar. They got the x's all over to the left side and the regular numbers, the constants, all over to the right. But they end up with the same solution. So there are more than one way to do each problem. Okay, let's look here at an equation with a distributive property. So this is kind of bringing in the simplifying that we did earlier along with solving. So there are two ways to do this, but if you want to use the distributive property, you can distribute first. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply by 2, so I get 14z minus 14 equals 14. I'm going to add 14 to both sides and divide. And then I can see that z is 2. So you can see that they're showing the same thing. They're showing distributing to each thing inside the parentheses here. The other part of this assignment is writing linear expressions in context. And you'll notice that it will ask you for a specific cost and then a cost as an algebraic expression. Right here is the help video if you get stuck on any of these. Let's just do one together. So here I see that the price per pound of walnuts is $5.75 per pound, and he has a coupon for $4.50 off the final amount. Okay, so first we're going to file in for 5 pounds. So for 5 pounds, obviously I'm going to have to do $5.75 times 5. But then we've got that coupon, so we get to subtract the $4.50. So if I just go ahead and do that in my calculator, I can see that the total is $24.25. So for 5 pounds, I'm going to type 24.25. And then for p pounds, I'm going to do the same thing. It's just that instead of 5, I'm going to put p. And I type in that expression here. Great. And you can see that they've done a similar thing that I did with substituting the p where the 5 was. Awesome. So just as a reminder, this help video is here if you need it for any extra ones that you might get stuck on.